So we're going to start our geometry unit with the 2D shapes, okay? Just quick review about 2D shapes, because we do use the 2D shapes even with 3D shapes, right? So a 3D shape is made of a 2D shape, right, put together. So the first question is asking you to quickly review surface area of 2D figures, and it's asking you to calculate the area of each figure, okay? Area of a circle. So this is easy as long as you know what formula to use, okay? Because you will have the formula sheet, okay? So if I'm looking for an area of a circle, what would be my formula? The formula for a circle, area equals pi r squared. Okay? All what I need is I need my radius. Okay, it's gonna be maybe another.
I've been trying for half an hour, so I'll take that half an hour.
So I know my radius, right? So I just plug it in and solve for the area. There's no rule to how many decimal places you need to leave this to. I usually say 2 decimal places is good enough for the area. Okay. So what do you get for this? When you do BEDMAS tells you have to do your squared first, so that's 3 squared, that's 9, right? And then 9 times pi is, what was it, 28. I need your calculators, guys.
I don't have a 5 button.
Pi.
You should. 3.14.
28.27. Now, something that you need to include for me is units. Okay? What would be the units for the area? Centimeters squared. Okay? Anytime we're looking at area, surface area, anything that deals with area, it's going to be the unit squared. Okay? All right, now I have a triangle, right? The area of a triangle, if you look at your formula sheet, it's base times height divided by 2. Okay? So your base, in this case, so there's 2 formulas on the sheet. You can pick either one of them, okay? It's going to have to give you the same answer, okay? Either a half times base times height or base times height divided by 2. So my base is 12.8 times the height is 7.8 and divide that by 2. What do you get? And the unit would be centimeters squared. Okay? This easy so far? What's this shape? Parallelogram. All right, so for a parallelogram, if you look at my parallelogram formula, I need the base and I need the height. Okay? So the height, remember guys, the height is always have to be a vertical line that has to be perpendicular to your base. That's the definition of a height. Okay? So it's a line that's vertical to your base and it has to be perpendicular to your base. So it has to form a right angle triangle, a right angle with your base. Okay? So this is easy. I have my height and I have my base. I just have to simply multiply the base times the height. What is that? 6 point what? 0.5? What do you get? 6 point what?
51.
And that would be different formulas that you can use for the 2D. So from the rectangle, parallelogram, triangle, trapezoid, and circle. And this formula gives you the perimeter. The first column gives you the perimeter. The second column gives you the area. Okay? Any questions about this? Now, in real life, we don't always have simple one shape figure. Okay? We usually have what we call composite figures. Okay? What's the definition of a composite figure? Just want to get the correct words that I want to use here. Something here. Okay, so a composite shape is a shape that can be divided into more than one simple shape. So that means composite shape could be made of a rectangle, a triangle, or a trapezoid put together to form a shape. Okay? It could be made of a semicircle and a rectangle. Or it could be made of a circle and a rectangle. So it could be multiple things added together to form that shape. First, we need to split the shape up into smaller, or cut the shape up into smaller, more simple shapes that we can find the area of. We then determine the area of each shape, and then we can add them, or sometimes we can even subtract. Okay? So if I have, for example, a shape that looks like this, right? What you have here, you have a rectangle, right? But you're taking away half a circle from it. So in this case, I have to subtract, okay? So I either add or subtract the shapes depending on what do I have? So I have this composite figure. What do you see? Two rectangles and a triangle, okay? And how would you want to split that?
You have the base and height of two rectangles, small and big.
So do you want me to split it like this, or do you want me to split it like this? Which way do you want me to split it? Vertically or horizontally?
Horizontally up to the fairly high.
So start here, the triangle, okay?
And split it. Or 3.1.
You want to do this?
Yeah.
Okay? So this is one way, and then, or you guys are saying that you want to split it this way? Okay, doesn't matter which way I split it?
Does it?
Does it?
No.
No.
You have measurements.
Right? If I have the measurements and I have enough information to find my sides, it doesn't matter. Okay? So that's why there is method 2 and method 1. Okay, we're gonna stick with this for method 1, and then I'll get you guys to do the method 2. Okay? Now, we're gonna number the shapes. So this is shape 1, shape 2, shape 3. So I have 3 shapes that I need to find the area for, and I'm gonna add them all together to find my total area. Okay? So if I'm looking at shape 1, it's a rectangular, it's a rectangle, And how do I know what my, so I know one of the sides, right? So I know this side. How do I find this side?
You minus 6.4.
So I minus 6.2 from what?
13.4.
13.4. Because if you look here, this whole thing, right, that is 13.4. This part of it, that is 6.2, right? So that means if I want to find this part, I'm going to have to do 13.4, take away 6.2, I'll be left with whatever the green side is, okay? So to find this side here, I'm going to have to do 13.4, take away 6.2, and what do I get for this? 7.2? Okay, so to find the area of shape 1, I have to do length times width, and my length is 6.8 times the width is 7.2. And what does that? What does that give me?
6.8 times 7.2.
Yeah.
48.9.
And that's going to be centimeter squared. Okay. Now to find the second area, what's my length for my second area? So I'm looking at this length here.
9.9.
9.99. How did you find that?
Added 3.1 to 6.8.
That's right. So I have the 6.8 and then plus the 3.1. That gives me 9.9. Okay. So this is going to be 9.9. So again, it's length times width. So that's going to be 9.9 times, and I already know that the width is 6.2. Is it 61.38? Can you guys just check this? Before we write it? Yeah? Yeah, okay. All right, and then to find my third area, I have a triangle. What do I need for a triangle? Yeah, so I need the base and the height, and then divide that by 2, right?
Is the height 9.9?
The base is 9.9. Your height is this,
12.6.
which is 12.6. Yeah. So your base is 9.9 because that matches the side of the other triangle. So 9.9 times 12.6, divide that by 2. What do we get? I have 62.37. Now, in order to find my total area, right, it's a matter of adding them all up, right? So my area total is area 1 plus area 2 plus area 3. And 153.18. Check this out because make sure you add them before you write it down. can cut it horizontally. So you can do the same thing. All right, horizontally, and tell me what do you get. Which one is easier? Okay? Why?
Because all the measurements are already there.
That's right. I don't have to add and subtract, except the only one that I need to find is this one. But everything else, so if I look at this triangle, I already know my length and width, right? If I look at this triangle, I already know my length and
That's a
width,
rectangle.
right? So rectangle, what did I say?
Triangle.
Triangle, yeah. Rectangle, I know my length and width, so this is easier to do, okay? But as you can see that we can do it both, like we can do it in two different ways and then get the same picture. So I need you guys to get working on